old friends, facing our fears, laughing through the chaos and drinking some beers. So here's to the laughs, the crumbs and the cheers, all the awkward moments, and we're still here. Cause in the end we're just doing our thing. It's our crazy life, oh, one more thing. Oh, one more thing. Oh!
Hey, it's your old pal Brian. Welcome to Oh and One More Thing.
Hey, Brian. Hey, I'm Rob. You're overly excited and hopped up on Sugar Host.
Yes, you are. Calm down. Are you drinking a lot of Red Bull?
No, I'm in Reese's Pieces.
I think Reese's Pieces are your favorite candy, right?
They are one of my favorites, along with peanut butter M&Ms.
You like anything peanut butter?
I love peanut butter.
Do you?
I love it.
Yeah, I like peanut butter too, every day.
Yeah, my go-to sandwich when I need a break is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Every day?
Not every day.
Well, no, that would be bad.
That would be bad. Yeah.
But as long as you're filtering in some healthy items with your peanut butter, you're probably okay.
Absolutely, like my strawberry jelly.
Right, exactly. There's not a lot of sugar in that.
No, it's all fruit.
Okay, so did you eat a lot of peanut butter as a kid growing up?
I did. As a matter of fact, as a teacher, when I was in third grade, the teacher, she asked a question of the kids, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Okay.
There's a kid in the class, little Johnny. He says, I want to start out as a fighter pilot and then be a billionaire.
Of course.
Go to the most expensive clubs, find me the finest sugar baby, give her a Ferrari worth over $1 million, an apartment in Copacabana, mansion in Paris, a jet to travel throughout Europe, and an infinite Visa card.
Okay, this is a third grader.
It is a third grader, right? Very big vocabulary.
Right.
And the teacher obviously was just shocked, like not knowing what to do with this horrible response from little Johnny. Decides not to acknowledge what he said, just kind of simply goes on with the lesson. So how about you, Sarah? Sarah goes, I want to be Johnny's sugar baby.
Okay, so not really a true story.
Could be.
I was going to say,
have you met Johnny?
Is it always Johnny?
It's
Is it always the name we use all the time?
Right?
Yeah.
Of course. Speaking of sugar, I hear you're a big Krispy Kreme fan.
I like Krispy Kremes. I actually like any donut.
Well, yes, that's a given. So, recently I say like 2-3 months ago, Krispy Kreme came back to Minnesota. And so I heard a story on the radio when they popped open again that one of the radio hosts, they took, so you know how the Krispy Kreme, the hot and fresh thing, right? That's their thing, right?
They're
and
very
honestly,
fresh,
that's really the only Krispy Kreme I like is when they're hot and they're fresh.
Okay.
Like when they're day old, they're gross. But hot and fresh.
No, they're not.
I think they are. Anyway, he took a dozen. So went out, bought a dozen.
Yeah.
And apparently this is like a TikTok thing too. You mash them up into a big ball.
Yeah.
And then shove them in your mouth.
Okay. I'm liking it so far.
Okay. But here's the thing. Like he shoves this huge 12 donut ball.
12 altogether?
All at one time. And
No.
literally within 5 minutes, you could see he was completely having convulsions and like complete sugar shock.
And choking hazard.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I can't imagine. Do you know how much sugar's in that?
That's a lot of sugar.
We should look it up because it's probably a lot.
Had we looked it up prior to this.
I mean, come on, think, but it's got to be at least, 15, 20 grams of sugar per donut?
Okay.
So you're probably talking like 240 grams of sugar.
You mean 120 grams of sugar?
It's 240, 120, same diff, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of sugar.
That's a lot of sugar at one time. Yeah, can you imagine? I think we've talked about this before. What's your favorite donut?
Oh, pretty much any donut, but I like a cake donut first.
Cake donut first?
I would take that one first. I think you like Bismarck's because they squirt all over your shirt.
I do. Yes, I do. I like the squirting part of it. But no, the Quick Trip Bismarck is the best.
Is it?
From a gas station.
Yeah. Well, they make them fresh.
They make them fresh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because Quick Trips are local around here.
And when they make them fresh, then freeze them and bring them to the store. But yes.
We're not talking about that.
Yes, they're good.
We're just talking about how much we love donuts.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I love sugar. Mm-hmm. In case you haven't figured out, our topic today is going to be all about sugar.
Woo! Yes, and sugar in moderation, right? Because everything in moderation is good.
Everything in moderation is good, Rob.
Right.
Not really.
All right.
But what is sugar exactly?
Well, let me give you the definition.
Thanks, Rob.
All right. In nutritional terms, sugar generally refers to simple carbohydrates like glucose, fructose, and sucrose. We're not even going to get into that, what all those things are. But they're just forms of sugar.
Yes, there's two types of sugars. Natural sugars, found inherently in foods such as fruits, vegetables, and dairy. And then there's added sugars or free sugars, such as sugars added by a manufacturer or consumers, like table sugar, or syrups, etc., plus sugars from honey and fruit juices.
Okay, how can you have pancakes without syrup, though?
Well, you can. I put my jam on my pancakes instead of syrup.
Oh, nice. Strawberry?
Strawberry, of course.
Right?
That's what they sell at Costco.
Exactly.
So when consumed, sugars are broken down and the body uses them primarily for energy. Excess sugar can be converted into fat from the liver if not burned off.
I guess that makes sense.
Ooh, yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That doesn't sound good right now.
Well, fat is not good.
I have too much of that to go around.
Yeah, right. All right. So why people like sugar? Let's talk about the pros.
Okay,
first.
the pros. Good. I need to know why I like sugar.
Exactly. So even though sugar often gets a bad rap, there are some legitimate positive roles and uses.
Yay for positive.
All about the positive.
Yep.
First off, an energy source. Glucose is a primary fuel for many of our cells, including the brain. Sugar in various forms helps provide quick energy.
Good.
And for athletes or in certain medical settings, sugar can be useful for rapid energy replenishment.
And sometimes I have to ingest a lot of sugar just to get the energy to get off the couch. I need a bump right there.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Thanks.
I had to go find it. Okay.
All right, so number 2, pleasant taste and food enjoyment. Sugar improves taste, which can make healthier foods taste more appealing. It also helps the texture, preservation, and browning in cooking and baking.
In biological signaling, some sugar-related pathways are part of our hormonal and metabolic regulation.
What?
So, for example, glucose levels influence insulin, leptin, and other hormones. So, in a nutshell, sugar helps stabilize my body to a point.
To a point, I'm sure.
Yeah.
You got to have some sugar,
Gotta
right?
have some.
And then lastly, there's mental and social reasons.
Okay.
There are social and psychological dimensions to sugar. Sweet treats are often part of a celebration, social bonding, and comfort.
Right, kind of like dessert at the end of every meal.
After every meal, Rob,
meal.
and sometimes in between meals,
Right.
when you're eating your Reese's Pieces.
I would never do that in the
Okay.
whole podcast because it's rude. I don't have anything to share.
That's gross, Rob.
God, they're so good.
All right, so now let's get into the risks and the downsides of excessive sugar. So these are the cons.
Do we have to?
I know, right?
All right.
So this is where most of our discussion is going to cover. When sugar is overconsumed, especially with added sugars, it can contribute to many health problems. Some key health risks are, well, you pretty much could guess it, obesity and weight gain.
What?
I know, Rod. Come on. Sugar-sweetened beverages, or SSBs, are strongly linked to weight gain. A large study of 1.5 million people found that the higher intake of SSBs correlated with increased risk of obesity.
Okay, who took the poll of 1.5 million people? What a horrendous job that must be.
Do you really think they actually surveyed that? Well, maybe they did. Maybe there really was a survey.
It's a large study.
Right.
1.5 million. Oh my God.
And remember,
Kill me now.
if you remember back a few podcasts, I believe everything that I read. So I believe this. All right, secondarily, liquid calories are particularly concerning because they don't trigger that satisfying feeling of fullness as much as a solid food would do.
Yeah, liquid calories is one of my biggest pet peeves, like ever. Like again, pop is pop, and I know it's not good for you, blah, blah, blah. But I have not had sugar pop, I'd probably say in like 30 years.
Yeah, I mean, it's an amazing change when you used to drink it all the time and then you stop.
Right.
You know, you just feel better. It's just, it's so crazy how well that your body adjusts to that.
Yeah, I mean, trust me, I still have a good I love fountain pop. I honestly really don't drink pop out of bottles much anymore, like really at all. But fountain pop, well, if I can get a good fountain pop, well, I'm on it. But it's always zero sugar. It's either sugar or diet because I refuse to drink my calories.
Okay, so I do have an issue with, empty calories. That's what I refer to those as, empty calories.
Oh,
They're
totally
not giving you anything.
Yeah.
But I don't like the taste of sweeteners other than pure sugar.
Okay.
So I don't like the 0 calorie, the diet colas or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I will only drink a sugared soda.
Yeah.
But it'll only be Sprite for one thing because I don't like the rest of them.
Yeah.
And I only have it when I'm having bourbon, so don't worry about that.
That's okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's funny. It's funny though, if we go through a drive-through. Let's say I'm going to pick on McDonald's. Love McDonald's. Don't take it bad, people that work there. If we go through and I order a Diet Coke and they give me a regular Coke, I can taste it
Instantly.
immediately.
Yeah.
Like I know that's a sugar pop.
And that's me the same way, opposite way
With
around.
the diet.
It's like if I get a diet, I'm like, I can't drink this.
Yeah, I think part of your problem is you don't go to Taco Bell enough, which I think we're going to talk.
We aren't even talking about Taco Bell.
We're going to talk about this in a later podcast, I believe. It's on our list somewhere. But you got to get a Baja Blast, 0 sugar. It tastes so good with your tacos and burritos.
Now, isn't that the one you have up in the fridge that you were mixing the other night?
Well, that was the other night, but we're not going to talk about the other night. Mainly because I don't remember part of it.
That's like a Mountain Dew thing, right?
It is a Mountain Dew thing. Yeah, it's phenomenal.
Haven't had it.
Yeah, okay. But so anyway, speaking of Lots of pop. Type 2 diabetes.
No, that doesn't happen, does it?
No, never. The same large-scale meta-analysis from SSB consumption is also linked to higher risk of type 2 diabetes. So
Okay, that's not good.
that's not good. Over time, frequent sugar spikes can lead to insulin resistance, which can result in type 2 diabetes.
So you say type 2 diabetes. Okay,
Yeah.
so I don't really know what that exactly means.
Okay, so diabetes is a chronic condition where your blood sugar or your glucose levels are too high because your body either can't produce enough insulin or can't use the insulin effectively. So a hormone that helps glucose enter cells for energy, leading to excess sugar in the bloodstream that can damage organs over time. So the main types are the type 1, which is the body produces little no insulin. Those are the ones people are taking shots for, right? And the type 2, the body doesn't use insulin well, plus temporarily gestational diabetes during pregnancy.
Okay. So it's just that you're not processing your sugars
Right.
and you're either just passing them through and your body's not getting any nutritional value that it needs.
Yeah.
And that's what diabetes is.
Yeah, the insulin's missing or just doesn't work in a nutshell.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, on with the cons.
All right.
So number 3 is cardiovascular disease.
Okay.
Systematic evidence shows association between high sugar SSB intake and cardiovascular risk factors, higher blood pressure, worse lipid profiles, and greater rate of coronary heart disease and stroke. Oh man, that's bad.
That's not good. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody wants this.
Ooh.
According to a recent review that synthesized multiple meta-analysis, that's a lot to say.
That's a lot.
There is an association between the consumption of both sugar-sweetened and artificially sweetened beverages and an increased risk of death from cardiovascular disease.
So
Okay, it's getting worse.
back to my pop conversation we just had. That's
Right. Stay off the soda.
That's not good.
For example, that review reported something like 9 to 10% increase risk in CVD mortality per servings of SSBs.
What?
Okay, I have to agree with that. What?
Right? Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of information right there.
See?
I think I got to go home.
Things I didn't want to know.
Right.
Welcome to our podcast.
Exactly.
All right. So a lot, kind of hard for me to wrap my head around, but one more point here.
One more.
Liver fat and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. So excess fructose from sugar can be converted by the liver into fat, which may contribute to a fatty liver.
Okay. So, did you know I have that?
Do you really?
I have a fatty liver disease, yes.
Okay.
But it's not from too much sugar.
Right.
It's a lifelong problem I've had.
Okay. Are you sure based on what you just read?
Well, I know. Reading that, it's surprising, right? But no, in my 20s, it was discovered in my 20s,
Okay.
and I've had it all my life.
Can they do anything for it?
No, there's nothing you really can do for it.
Okay.
I can go on an excessive, extreme diet, and it might leave my liver.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
No.
I like my sugar and my
Right.
donuts way too much.
Right? Exactly.
Until my doctor tells me you've got to change something, we're going to keep going the way it is.
Absolutely.
One more thing. Oh.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, Rob.
We all know that Spring Green fertilizes our lawn and sprays for weeds.
And it looks fantastic.
Did you also know they offer a bunch of other services?
Like making mosquitoes go away? We love our mosquito-free yard, especially in Minnesota. You know mosquitoes are the official state bird, right?
I'm fairly certain it's the loon, but yes, no mosquitoes rock.
And liquid aerations rock. And mechanical aerations and overseeding and lawn insect control.
Oh my! And don't forget about the total home pest and rodent control.
That's right. My house is mouse-free.
See what Spring Green can do for you at spring-green.com for a personalized quote specific to your property. That's spring-green.com.
And tell them, oh, and one more thing sent you.
Oh.
Okay, so I'll give you a real quick description of what fatty liver disease is.
Okay, good. Yeah, because I'm honestly curious. So yes.
Okay. Non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, or NAFLD, is a condition characterized by the buildup of excessive fat in the liver that is not caused by heavy alcohol use.
Okay, define heavy.
Okay, so I just want to repeat, I don't drink a lot anymore. It can cause symptoms like fatigue and abdominal pain, but is often asymptomatic. The condition is linked to obesity, type 2 diabetes, and high cholesterol, and can progress to more severe forms of non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, or NASH.
Go with NASH.
Yeah,
that's
NASH,
easier.
which can lead to scarring, cirrhosis, liver failure, or liver cancer. Treatments focused on lifestyle changes such as weight loss, a healthy diet like the Mediterranean diet, which is delicious, regular exercise, and managing other risk factors.
Okay.
crap, I guess I got to start changing a few things.
Right, I should probably stop eating less candy too.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not in risk of getting fatty liver disease.
You know what's funny? I used to have high cholesterol. I was on meds for quite a long time.
For cholesterol.
High cholesterol.
Okay. Now, we're not talking about blood pressure because you and I both have that.
Well, I have that. I'm still on meds for that.
Yeah.
But here's what's funny, because, recently in my life, I've made some...
You've lost a lot of weight.
I've lost some weight. I've made some changes. I exercise quite often. I'm up to 5 times a week right now.
Stop bragging to me that you exercise more than I do.
I'm not bragging, I'm just saying. And here's what's funny. So I track all this in my little Fitbit app, and each week I get a cardio goal. Like anytime I exercise, it says you've used, 70, 80 points of cardio for the week. You're at 22% for the week, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But that level, as I've been watching over the past couple months, that level they give you each week is going up and up and up. And quite honestly, it's getting easier and easier to get to.
The goal.
The goal.
Yeah.
Like the goal keeps going up, but it's getting, I won't say easier, but it's not as much of a struggle to obtain that. But
Well, that makes sense because you're doing it more often.
do it more often, right?
Yeah.
I'm building up that
Stamina.
But I had, because part of it, because of the exercise I'm doing, has gotten me off of any sort of high cholesterol drugs.
That's great.
Lowered my cholesterol, and the drugs have helped the blood pressure, but I've also lowered the blood pressure because of that as well. So I'm not trying to be a big exercise pusher, but I'm saying that does make a difference.
It's
in
right
a lot of what
here.
we're talking about.
It's right here in front of me in black and white. I
Right.
need to do more.
I'm gonna get you over here, do some.
Got to
VR.
get my butt off the couch.
Do some VR boxing with me. I'm telling you.
Now, a donut. I'm just saying. Okay, let's go on to more cons. There's a lot more cons
There's a lot-
here.
Oh my God, there's so many. All right. Okay, there's a lot here. Ectopic fat accumulation.
What is
the
that?
hell is that? According to another review, added sugars are associated with ectopic fat, so fat stored in organs where it's not supposed to be. Oh, accumulation. That makes sense.
Okay. I didn't know it was called that.
It's just a weird word, but that makes sense. I didn't either. I had no idea.
All right, the next one is cancer risk. There is some evidence linking high sugar intake to increased risk of certain cancers, like pancreatic cancer with fructose.
Cancer sucks.
Yes.
Yes.
And actually, sugar, I know this from some experiences with family members having cancer. Your cancer feeds off sugar.
Really?
So there's some cancers, like my brother-in-law, Joe, who passed away, had a stomach cancer, and sugar was feeding it.
Oh.
So he had to cut it all out.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it is.
My dad currently has stage 4 colon cancer, and funny, I bring him treats all the time, and they're all sweet treats.
Well,
that's what he wants. So that's what he wants. That's what he gets.
I got to say, though, I do like his one treat he's asking for.
Oh, the zingers,
The zingers.
the raspberry
zingers. They're delicious.
I've heard that. I've not tried one yet.
You should. They're really
I
good.
should. I might have to.
No, you shouldn't.
No, I should.
Sugar's bad.
Sugar bad. All right. Okay. Next one. Gout or hypouricemia. Sugar-sweetened beverage consumption has been associated with a high risk of gout. Stop with the sweetened sugar beverages.
No, but wait, no. Didn't you have gout?
I did.
And were you drinking a lot of sugary beverages?
Well, no, but I would. Okay.
Lies.
Okay.
Lies.
No.
You drink Mountain Dew.
Zero sugar Mountain Dew.
I think there's still sugar in there.
But honestly, since I have really cut back how much pop I drink, no more gout.
Oh, wait. There's a correlation of the gout you had in your foot, by the way.
Yes.
And the sugar intake.
Yeah. I mean, the gout is basically.
Surprise!
Okay, but the gout is basically an increased accumulation of sugary cells, and that's what it is. And
Right.
Oh my God, is it painful?
Really?
Oh, it's so painful. It's horrible. Yeah. Don't get gout, dude. It sucks.
I don't want it.
Yeah, it sucks.
All right, so the next one is dental health. Okay, so it makes sense, right?
Right.
Sugar, especially fermentable sugar, feeds oral bacteria, which produces acids that erode tooth enamel, leading to cavities.
Right. We've heard that since like the day we were born.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you ever have to take those pink chewable tablets to see where all of the
yes.
not decay, but
Yeah.
tartar?
The
tartar was. Yeah.
Where they'd have you brush your teeth and eat this pink tablet, which tasted this gross from hell.
So you can see where you didn't
And then
brush.
see where you didn't brush. I hated those days.
Those people.
They're evil, right? I get the joke. Okay, move on.
Yeah.
All right. Inflammation and blood pressure. Excessive sugar may promote chronic low-grade inflammation, which is a risk factor for many chronic diseases. It may also contribute to elevated blood pressure. Okay.
I think my whole body is inflammation,
Right?
Inflamed from all the sugar that I eat.
Yeah. High cholesterol and high blood pressure, and I used to drink a lot of pop.
Used to.
Used to.
That's the key phrase there.
Right.
And we have one more.
Thank God.
Early life effects. What does that mean? A fascinating natural experiment study from the UK sugar rationing era. There was an era about sugar rationing.
Okay.
You'd think I would have looked that up. I didn't. Anyway, it showed that lower sugar exposure very early in life in utero or first 2 years correlated with a 35% lower risk of diabetes and 20% lower risk of hypertension later in life.
Okay. I guess that kind of makes sense.
So that's really cool.
Yeah, because you haven't developed the taste for it, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway, this suggests that sugar intake during critical development windows may have lifelong effects.
Okay, can we go back to talk about the benefits of sugar?
No.
That was much more fun.
No, we're not going to talk. Well, maybe. Let's see.
Maybe. All right.
Oh, right here.
Okay.
So the next line I'm going to say.
Okay.
Sugar's not always uniformly bad.
Oh.
But the context extremely matters.
Okay, anything in moderation.
There's that damn word again, in moderation.
I know. Sorry.
Okay. So type and source of sugar are the things we want to be concerned about. Not all sugars are equally problematic. According to a review, many of the worst associations with the sugar sweetened beverages, SSBs, not necessarily sugars from whole fruits and dairy.
Okay.
There's sugar in dairy?
Yeah, there's a little bit.
Is there?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't drink any dairy, so
there's a little bit. Like if you look at a thing of milk or a thing of like heavy cream, there's a little bit of sugar, but it's natural sugars.
Delicious.
Yeah. Oh, it's
okay.
delicious, yeah.
Some of the strongest observational associations in these studies are for sugars from SSBs, more so than from other sugar sources. So they recommend limiting free sugars or added sugars to below 25 grams a day, which is about 6 teaspoons.
Okay, that's a lot still. 6 teaspoons?
Is it?
I think. Don't you think it is?
Okay.
I think it is.
Well, I don't. And SSBs to less than 1 serving per week, which is 200 to 355 milliliters a week. So that would help to reduce harm.
I wonder how many grams of sugar are in a single Reese's Pieces.
Okay, first of all, stop chewing that.
They're so good. All right.
I don't know. We could look at the package.
We should look at that. Okay, is it just the calories? So a classic criticism is, are the harms of sugar just because it's empty calories? Or is there something uniquely harmful about sugar, especially fructose? Some people argue that fructose-containing sugars don't necessarily behave differently from other carbs when consumed isocaloric.
Oh, you almost had that.
I was so close. Basically the same as total calories.
Right.
Right. Meaning the harm comes from excess energy, not sugar per se.
Interesting. That's
interesting.
Extra energy.
Yeah. Some say.
I could use extra energy.
Right. However, real world overconsumption often is in the form of sugary foods and drinks, so overconsumption is a strong driver of risk.
Of course.
There's relatively strong evidence from randomized controlled trials that reducing added sugar intake can reduce body weight. So, for example, a study found that when people cut added sugar, they lost weight, and conversely, increasing sugar intake led to weight gain.
Okay, that totally just makes sense that we've heard all our lives.
That seems kind of obvious,
right?
Yeah. However, these studies are often short-term and long-term compliance is a challenge. So that's, yes, I would agree with that.
Okay, so then the next one is public health policy.
Okay.
Given the strength of evidence linking SSBs to obesity, diabetes, and other conditions, many public health experts argue that reducing SSB consumption is a critical lever for improving metabolic health. Okay, so I guess we can all agree on that, right? That makes sense.
Yeah.
There are efforts globally to tax sugary drinks. Did you know that?
I did know that.
Limiting marketing to children and better labeling.
Yes. I think they're already doing that like in New York, aren't they? Like they charge more for pop.
I don't know.
I think they do.
Because I haven't been there.
Do you watch the news every once in a while?
I don't watch the news. Why? It's so depressing. Why would I watch the news?
Right, isn't it though? Right. So let's talk a little bit about alternative sweeteners. So while not sugar per se, research into artificial or low-calorie sweeteners shows mixed results. Some analysis suggests potential cardiovascular risks, though substituting them for sugar might be beneficial in weight management. The long-term effects are still under investigation.
See, and they're gross.
Yes. I debate that. There's also psychological and behavioral trade-offs. Labeling something sugar-free may make people overconsume because they feel it's healthier. Well, I wouldn't go that far. But
people would.
Yeah. But the perceived healthiness may conflict with taste satisfaction. So
see, it doesn't taste good.
Okay, again, debate because you haven't had a Baja Blast Zero Sugar. But here's my theory.
It doesn't matter. I've had all those sweeteners before. I don't like them.
I understand that. But here's my theory, though. Even the 0-calorie ones and the artificial sweeteners, I think, yes, you may not be taking in the calories, but sometimes I don't think your body necessarily knows the difference, and it thinks you're eating sugar, so your body's going to react like you're eating sugar. So it's still going to develop some of those bad things we talked about earlier, even though it's not technically quote unquote sugar. But
I don't know. I think I have to disagree with you.
You disagree with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think those, well, the taste is so gross, but so I can't get myself to even try it. But yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You know what's nice about that entire conversation we just had?
What?
That you and I can have a disagreement, but still be friends.
Oh. Okay. Well, on that note, while sugar is often framed in a negative light, it's not always just bad, quote unquote. Woohoo. Some more balanced or potentially beneficial considerations are sports and endurance. For athletes, especially in endurance sports, sugar, especially glucose or glucose plus fructose, can be critical for maintaining performance, replenishing glycogen, and enabling rapid energy delivery.
Okay,
so that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, so you need that.
So the Gatorades, the body armors, and all those kind of things.
Yeah, so you're pumping it in just so you can immediately burn it off.
Right, which makes sense if you're burning it so fast. Makes
right.
sense. Mm-hmm.
Doesn't turn into fat.
Right.
In my liver.
Yep. Or anywhere else. So medical uses in some clinical contexts like hypoglycemia, sugar is medically useful.
Okay, so what is hypoglycemia?
Well, since you asked, hypoglycemia or low blood sugar occurs when blood glucose drops too low, depriving cells, especially the brain, of fuel. Common in diabetes, but also in non-diabetics, with symptoms like shakiness, sweating, confusion, fast heart rate. It requires immediate treatment with fast-acting sugar like a juice or candy to raise your levels quickly, and potentially longer-acting carbs after, with severe cases needing emergency glucogen.
Wow.
I have no idea what glucogen is, but it sounds like a big fancy word.
But your explanation really does help me understand what it is.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Absolutely. That's what I'm here for.
So then the next one is short-term pleasure or quality of life. I would agree.
Oh, absolutely.
Completely eliminating sugar may have downsides: psychological stress, food enjoyment, and social cost. Moderation may be more realistic and sustainable for many people.
Yeah, again, I know I've pounded on this, but moderation. I mean, don't eliminate, just got to make smart choices.
Right. Just don't eat it 24/7 like
Right.
you are right now.
Or when you're doing a podcast and there's Reese's Pieces in front of you.
Stop eating on the microphone.
God, they're so good.
And why aren't you sharing?
Here.
I don't want any.
You can have one. That's all you get. All right. There's also energy density for underweight or for the malnourished. For individuals who have trouble maintaining weight, sugar-dense foods can help boost calorie intake, though there are healthier ways to do this.
Sure, I'm sure there is. Yep.
Yes.
But that makes sense. You know, if you're way too thin,
Yeah.
and you can't retain,
Right.
you know, pump some of the sugars.
A little bit is good. Yeah.
So given the risk, many health organizations have issued guidelines. Okay, we all love a good guideline to live by, right?
Absolutely we do.
The World Health Organization, or WHO,
Who?
not the WHO,
Oh.
just WHO,
Just who?
recommends reducing free sugars to less than 10% of total daily energy intake, with further benefits below 5%.
10%, that's doable.
Is it though? 10?
I think so.
What is 10%?
Well, let's see. I think based on studies, limiting added or free sugars to less than 25 grams a day, like we said earlier, to less than one serving per week is a practical target for reducing chronic disease risk.
So of the sodas you have weekly, you should just have one.
I honestly, I'm at the point now, it's just fountain pop, and I probably once a week is probably
Yeah, but if you stop at Quick Trip every day to pick up a fountain pop, it's not
don't.
helping you
No,
out.
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I don't anymore. I used to. And you know, funny Quick Trip, you get the little rewards app, and every 15 visits you get a free pop.
Yeah.
I've got like 500 visits because I don't redeem the free pops anymore.
Now, can you substitute coffee for the free pop?
You got a whole bunch of other things you can put in there instead. I really should probably do that.
Yeah, let's have coffee.
We should totally do that.
We should go on coffee dates once in a while.
I wish we would.
Yeah.
I think Tuesday mornings sound good.
I think we should do that on Tuesday.
Totally do that.
All right. Okay, so people, if you don't know, we already do coffee on Tuesday every single week.
That's right.
All right, so one more. For infants and toddlers, especially under 2 years, minimizing sugar exposure is very important. The NIH Natural Experiment suggests early life exposure has long-term effects.
Okay.
So keep your kids away from the sugar.
That's right. So some other considerations. Overemphasis on sugar versus overall diet. Some nutrition scientists argue that focusing too heavily on sugar distracts from other critical dietary issues. So, for example, overall calorie balance, ultra-processed food, saturated fat, and fiber.
Right. You don't want to give some of those up. You don't want to give up the fiber. And there are some good fats you're supposed to eat, but don't eat the ultra-processed foods.
I love American cheese.
There's no real food in that.
So?
It's not good for you, Rob.
But it's so good.
No.
And I'm not talking the Kraft singles.
What are you talking about? Velveeta?
No, I'm talking from our little local creamy Bongards.
Oh.
Their American cheese slices
Okay, so
are
that cheese has got to be a little bit better because it is local. It is
Yes.
more fresh.
Yes. It's not individually wrapped in cellophane.
Yeah.
Yes.
Those Kraft singles, they never die.
No, never.
They will last forever.
They're like the Twinkies.
They're like Twinkies. Yes.
They'll never die.
Okay, so another consideration, individual variability. Not everyone is equally sensitive to the harms of sugar. Dun, da-da! Genetics, physical activity, and metabolic health all modulate the risk.
Well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. The health halo misconceptions. Some less refined sugars like agave, cane sugar, and honey are often perceived as healthier, but metabolically, they may behave similarly to regular sugar when consumed in excess. Well, I mean,
No, really? I shouldn't be taking agave?
well, no, it's the same damn thing.
But it sounds so much better than
honey,
sugar.
And honey's not better for you.
But honey lasts forever.
It does. There's a problem with that.
Because it's solid sugar.
Right.
And then one more consideration, the economic and social realities. For some, reducing sugar consumption isn't just a matter of telling people to eat less sugar. There are issues of food access, pricing, industry marketing, and socioeconomic disparities.
Okay, let's talk about pricing for a second, because here's funny. I just noticed this weekend as we were out shopping at your warehouse type places, not Costco.
No, I was just going to say, weren't you at Costco?
No, we actually had Sam's Club.
Oh my gosh, you have both?
Yeah, but a 36 pack of pop now is $19.
I've got a lot of questions here.
Right?
Why are you buying 36
No,
cans of pop?
I didn't buy, but we walked past the aisle and I seriously stopped and I triple ticked. I'm like, $19?
Yeah, but it's like $12 in the grocery store, so I think that's a better deal.
Well, of course it's a better deal, but oh my God. I mean, yes, the discount price for a 36 pack, that used to be like $10, like not that long ago.
Yeah, no.
And I'm not talking like, oh, back when we were kids 30 years. I'm talking like 2 years ago.
You weren't a kid 30 years ago.
Fine kid. But you know what I'm saying though? Like you're right. Like a 12 pack in the grocery store now is like $9.
No, it's more. 12 packs is more than $9.
Well, where you shop is more than $9, but you shop like at Target, it's not.
Oh, yeah. No, I choose to go to the most expensive stores I can go to.
Yeah.
Not.
Back when we used to buy pop a lot, like the Memorial Day is always a big sale. We'd get 4 12 packs for $10.
4 12 packs.
Yeah, for $10. That's $2.50 a 12 pack.
Okay.
Now they're damn near $10 for one.
And that's when you would have a soda with every meal.
Oh God, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Lunch, dinner, and like 5 in between.
Life has changed. I'm drinking my big Stanley full of water.
Same here, right here. See, right here. Water, same thing.
No ice though. I prefer lukewarm water.
Oh, really? We have a little nugget ice maker in our fridge.
I know
our kitchen, which you've seen.
You love the nugget ice maker.
I love the little nugget ice makers. Yeah, it's fantastic. So let's bring this to a close, at least for us right now.
Okay.
Sugar is a quick energy source, contributes to the pleasure of eating, and is deeply embedded in food culture.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
The bulk of high-quality evidence links high added sugar consumption, especially from sugar-sweetened beverages, to obesity, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, fatty liver, that's what I got, and other health issues.
But not all sugar is created equal in terms of health impact.
That's right.
So liquids, sodas and fruit juices, are especially problematic, while sugar in whole foods, such as fruit, has a very different metabolic context.
Okay, so good sugar. I want good sugar.
Good sugar.
Whole sugars.
Whole sugars.
Reducing sugar intake, especially from added sugar. That's the key. Added sugar has been shown to reduce weight in trials. Long-term public health reduction in sugar intake could potentially reduce disease burdens.
Well,
I don't know what that means.
That was a lot of info. But I do think I did learn a few things.
Yeah? Did you have fun while you're doing it?
I had a blast, and it tasted oh so good the entire time.
Because it's like a peanut butter dripping out of your mouth.
It is. They're so good.
Okay, except for all my poor reading skills. I had a great time.
No, things happen. So Hey, everyone, as always, please follow us on the socials at One More Thing Pod on Facebook and Instagram for highlights and news of our upcoming shows.
And if you have any show ideas or just want to give us some feedback, send us an email at onemoreThingPod@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you.
Plus, we have some merchandise, t-shirts, and caps. If you're interested, just shoot us an email.
Oh, and one more thing.
Yes, sir.
Moderation is key for many people. A strategy that limits added sugars, especially in drinks, rather than total demonization, is likely more suitable and realistic. So take it easy on the sugar. I know I will be.
Okay. I know you write this stuff. Why do you use such big words?
Shut up.
All right. Until next time, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah?
Do you want to go get a donut?
Absolutely.